Hi everyone, hope you're all keeping brilliant. Welcome to your chair yoga session with me, Tara. So I want you all to start with just basically getting a chair, any chair, it doesn't matter, as long as it's stable and you feel nice and comfortable on it. And it's optional to take your shoes off or on, so I'm going to take mine off with the lovely grass and allow yourself to sit comfortably, so both feet flat on the earth, they're on the ground, wherever you're practicing. And I want you to allow your shoulders to just simply drop down away from your ears. Sit back into your chair. If you've got a backrest on the chair, allow your body to just sit back a little bit. Allow your eyes to gently close. Drop into your breath. Take a moment to check in with how you feel physically and emotionally without any urge to change that emotion or change that physical feeling in the body. Just allow it to be there. You're just noticing. Relax your jaw, your teeth, your tongue. Tune into your breath. Observing all the different sounds that you can hear around you. And I invite you to leave all your cares, all your worries, any plans for today. Just leave them all to one side. Put them in a small imaginary bag and leave them to one side for the next 60 minutes and dedicate this time just to yourself, to your own well-being, to filling up your own cup, to resetting your nervous system. So once again, allow the shoulders to just drop a little bit more if you can. Breathing gently and noticing how you're breathing. And now I invite you to breathe a little deeper down into your tummy, down into your abdomen. Slow breath. So when you're breathing in, I invite you to count to 4 in your mind and exhale to the count of 6. Well done. Now in your own time, you're going to breathe in and slowly lift your chin all the way up to the sun, up the sky. And as you exhale, bring the chin slowly down towards your chest. And then very gently start to rotate the head as though you're tracing the sun with your chin. And you're going nice and easy at a really slow pace, just so that you don't miss anything that's popping up, or you're just noticing in your neck and your shoulders. And you're breathing steadily. You're not in any hurry. You've made it. You're here. All is well. And then gently start to rotate in the opposite direction. And again, remind yourself that you have all the time in the world. We're not on a race. We're not being competitive with ourselves or others. We're just being ourselves, showing up for us. Well done, and gently back to center. And now gently place your palms onto your shoulders. And we're going to start to rotate the shoulders and the elbows forward. Nice and easy, nice and soft. Feel free to move the head if that feels good. It's safe to move it from side to side slowly if you need to. Breathe. And allow yourself to yawn. So when we yawn, it resets the vagus nerve. As we know, that is responsible for the fight and flight and the rest and digest. So it's responsible for our nervous system, for bringing us back into that lovely safe space. And then start to rotate in the opposite direction, all the way back. And really opening up your beautiful heart. Letting go of any tension, any strain that you feel in your chest or your heart today. Allowing it to go with your breath. Hold on and gently bring your hands down onto your knees. Perfect. So if your eyes are closed, I want you to gently open them. You can gaze down at the ground or look at the video. You're going to stretch your arms straight out in front of you. You can extend through your fingertips and gently start to rotate into your wrists all the way around. And if your arms are feeling extra heavy today, you can practice this from down at the sides. A reminder to soften your jaw, separate the teeth, relax your tongue, and in the opposite direction. Hold on, stay with your breath. You're breathing in for 4, you're exhaling for 6, and you're doing brilliant. Well done. If you like, you can put your hands on your lap or you can hold on to the side of your chair. It's up to you. You're simply just going to lift both your feet up. It doesn't matter how high. Lift them up just a little bit from the ground, or you can lift them up straight out in front. So whatever position that you're in is perfect for you. So no straining. Listen to your beautiful body. And you're going to start to rotate into your ankles. Try to sit up a little taller if you can. Well done. Breathe. Drop your shoulders as you're exhaling. And again, go at your pace. So you don't have to go very fast and you don't have to go very slow either. So I want you to really tune into your inner teacher. You're your own best teacher. You know what's good for you, you know what's best for you. You just need to tune in, tap in a little bit more. Well done. And in the opposite direction with the rotations. So bring that lovely circulation into our legs today. Well done. Stay with the breath. Every time you're pulled out of presence, being here, just notice. You're not judging yourself. You're not going to give out to yourself. Just come back. Come back to the breath. Come back to the movement in your body. And land. Well done. Bring the feet slowly down. Well done. So we're going to practice the big 6. So it's the 6 points of the lymphatic system. We're going to stimulate them. So the lymphatic system is responsible for flushing out toxins in the body. And when it's a little bit sluggish, if it's backed up with toxins, we can get sick a little quicker. We don't recover as quickly. And we just don't feel our full self. Might feel a little bit sluggish. So we've got 6 major points, and the first one is just behind your ears. So we're going to get our index finger and our middle finger, and you're going to gently just massage there. You don't have to go too firmly or too softly. It's just underneath the surface, the layer of the skin, and you can tap there too. So tapping might feel good. You might need a little bit of a rub. So again, you do you. You're perfect as you are. Well done. And then you're going to gently stroke down your jaw. Give your jaw a little wriggle today. So you might be holding on to a little bit of anger, a little bit of resentment there. Might be a teeth clencher or a grinder. And it's all perfect. So again, you're not here to heal or change yourself. You're just noticing these things. You're becoming aware. And when we bring awareness to these different responses, the reactions of the body, we can change them, or they change themselves then. Well done. You're going to gently brush down your throat or your neck, so not on the throat, not at the front, just at the side, down towards your beautiful heart. Well done. And then we're going to tap above and below your collarbones. And again, you don't have to go very hard. You can brush that area too. If you're feeling a little bit under the weather, I suggest going very, very gently. So your body is working hard enough. You don't need to give it a good push. Well done, right out to your shoulders. Perfect. Now the third point is underneath your armpits. So you're going to tap there. You can get the fingertips as well. You can do that instead. Well done, other side. And as I always say, consistency is key. So there's no point in doing this just once a week. Try your best to do it at least 4 times a week. Every day is perfect. And we're not always striving for perfection. So even if you get to 2 or 3 times a week, it's brilliant. So the fourth point is underneath your ribs. So just at your diaphragm, your rib cage. Breathe. Well done. And then you're just going to rub your tummy. Give your tummy a little rub on the way down there. The fifth point is along your groin, so the creases of the groin. It's a little karate chop there. So you might need to lean forward on your chair or sit forward, find the crease of the groin, and you're literally just gonna karate chop there. So you can go as softly or as firmly as you wish. Again, listen, what do I need today? How am I serving myself? You're filling up your own cup, it's not a competition. Well done. And then you're going to go behind your knees. That's the 6th point. So you to rub behind your knees. And then you can pad. Lovely. Now we're going to get all the way down, if you can, just to the front of your feet. Give that area a little massage if possible. If you've got high blood pressure, glaucoma, or any eye injury, you need to keep your head higher than your heart. So you're not going to drop your head down like this. You're going to keep it up, facing forward. And then you're going to brush up your beautiful legs. Get right into the calf muscles, the shins. And this can be practiced by everybody, not just people who can only practice in a chair. These can be practiced by office workers, by children in school, and you can make them as fun or as calm as possible. So it's up to you, tailor it to yourself. So we're going to rub our hands. Make sure to rub your hands vigorously. Breathe. Well done, you're doing brilliant. If this rubbing is a little bit too intense, then I want you to slow it down or stop altogether. So you're activating the left and right brain hemispheres. So a little bit of brain gym going on here. Very simple, but effective. Super. So we're going to put the left hand on our heart, right hand to the side of your neck. Take a breath in and lift up through the crown of your head. And when you breathe out, tilt your head over to the right. Close your beautiful eyes just for a few moments. Soften. Relax your shoulders, relax your heart, feel supported. And then with your left hand, you're going to rub around your heart in a sense of soothing, nourishing yourself, giving back to you. And then brushing across the sternum and the chest. Again, you can go as firm or as lightly, whatever feels good for your body right now. Beautiful, well done. Try the other side. It should be a little easier on this side. So we're going to rub the hands again. We try to do that for about a minute. So 30 seconds to 1 minute is perfect. But again, do your best. Your best is good enough. It's like you're lighting a little fire, a bit of tinna, fire in Irish, between your hands, getting ready for whatever part of the day that's going to happen next for you, warming yourself up for it. Well done. So you're going to place your right hand over your beautiful heart, left hand at the side of your neck. You breathe in to lift up through the crown of your head, and you exhale, you tilt the head over to the left. Optional to close your beautiful eyes, and when you do that, drop into your shoulders, relax the jaw, soften your tummy, breathing slowly. Hold on. And with the right hand, you simply rub around your beautiful heart again, bringing that nourishment, that soothing sensation, supporting yourself. And then you're going to brush right across the chest area, the sternum, whatever pressure feels good for you, lightly or firmly. Hold on, and gently back to center. Perfect. Now we're going to do a little bit of a twist for the digestive system. So if you've had a big meal within the last hour or two, or hour and a half, then I suggest just turning from your shoulders today. So the top half of your body, you're not going to turn from your tummy. So want you to sit over to the edge of your chair, just to the right a little bit. You're going to bring your right hand and cross it over to the left. The left hand comes behind you, so you can hold on to the back of your chair or the seat of the chair. So just see what feels better for your shoulder. Sometimes I like to drape my arm behind the chair. So again, adjust accordingly to whatever suits your body. You're going to breathe in as you're facing forward, as you're facing me. And then when you exhale, you're going to turn your torso around to the left. Look over your left shoulder, down at the ground. Keep gazing down at the ground. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, close your beautiful eyes for a few moments. And just allow that twist to take place organically. There's no force. There's no strain. You're just allowing your breath and your body to do its job. Ease off if it feels too intense. Relax your belly, your shoulders. And ask yourself, where can I soften today? Just a little bit. Where can I soften my edges? Where can I ungrip? Can I relax my right hip, the palms of your hands, your fingers, the jaw, my forehead? Now take another breath in. And as you breathe out, you're going to turn your body all the way back around to the right, facing me. You're going to sit back into the middle of your chair, palms down. You can relax your spine back into the support behind you. Allow your eyes to close and give permission for that to integrate, to soften, to settle into your body. And then when you're ready, we're going to practice on the other side. So I want you to gently sit up, and you're going to bring the body over to the left, gently. So you're going to sit over to the left side of your chair. Bring your left hand over to the right, just to the outside of your right thigh or your knee. And the right hand comes gently behind you. So you're going to hold on to the back of your chair, or you can hold on to the side of your chair. It's completely up to you. Again, listen to how you feel physically. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, you're going to turn your torso all the way around to the right, really, really slowly. Again, ease off on pushing or shoving yourself into poses. Allow your breath to just breathe you into it, into all those spaces that need a little bit more TLC, a little bit more loving from you, more compassion, that we're doing our best and our best is good enough. We're exactly where we need to be. And when you're ready, if your eyes aren't closed already, allow them to close. So this is fantastic at bringing oxygenated blood into your organs. It's great for your digestive system. And also, it's an absolute amazing practice for your spine. It keeps your spine supple. And we all know that we're only as young as our spine. Well done, take a breath in. And as you breathe out, you're slowly going to turn your body gently back to center. Adjust, come back into the middle of your chair, get cozy, sit up straight, relax your shoulders, eyes down or closed, pausing for a few moments, reflecting on how you feel physically and emotionally. Stay with your breath. Well done. Now when you're ready, in your own time, you're going to place both your hands onto your lovely knees. So I'm going to turn my chair around for this one, just so that you can see the side version of it. So feet are hip width apart. You're going to place your hands on your knees if they're not there already. Spine is nice and straight. You're lifting up through the crown of the head. You're going to breathe in, and as you breathe in, you round your spine. So you gently bring your hands down a little further down onto your shins, chin to chest, and you rounded. And then when you breathe in, your hands slide back up your knees onto the thighs. You lift your chin up, and then you go again. You breathe in slowly, rounding the spine. And then go with that flow again, bringing the hands back onto the thighs, lifting your chin up. You go at your own pace. I want you to flow between those two movements. And again, if you want to pause for a little while, sometimes it's nice to stay in either the cat pose, is the one where you're rounding forward and you're kind of hunching, and the other pose, cow pose, where you're just lifting up the chin, we're opening up the heart and lifting the chest a little higher. Sometimes we'd like to stay there and breathe for a little while. Breathing in all that goodness. Breathing in for 4 and exhaling for 6. Keep going, keep breathing. Well done, and when you're finished, we're going to gently allow ourselves to bring our palms together in front of our heart and close your eyes just for a few moments. And I want you to think of an intention. So how you'd like to feel, maybe a couple of words that just make you feel good, that give you a little bit of a lift, or that anchor you into your body. It can be a wish, it can be a prayer, it can be a mantra. So just a couple of words, even just one word that resonates with you right now. Well done. And then in your time, you're going to breathe in and interlace your fingers. And as you exhale, press your palms forward. Inhale, lift your arms right up above your head. And then exhale, open up your arms. Stretch them all the way around you like a big, big bubble. 2 more. Deep breath in, interlace the fingers as you inhale. And as you exhale, sending your intention forward and out. Inhale, lifting your intention up to the sky, the sun, your ancestors. And then exhale, you're opening up to it. So you just stretch your arms really, really big around you. And then return to center at your heart. Last one, breathing in, interlacing your fingers. As you exhale, press your palms forward. Inhale, lift your beautiful arms up, elongate your spine. And exhale, open up to the many possibilities and letting go of any attachment to any outcome. Well done. Hands are gently back down on your knees. We're going to bring our feet so they're hip width apart. Our knees sit right on top of our ankles. And we're going to bring our elbows down on top of our knees for a little while. You're gazing in between your two thumbs, not your two thumbs, in between your 2 feet. Relax your eyes. So this one is suitable for everyone, this particular forward fold. It's calming on the nervous system. So if ever you feel a little bit overwhelmed, you're doing a lot. You've got a lot on your plate, you just might feel a little bit overwhelmed in general. Then you stay just as you are here. If you have high blood pressure, a glaucoma or any eye injury, if you're fine, you might be able to bring one hand down onto the ground. So I want you to cup your fingers first, just to test and see. You might be able to do the other one too. Just see how that feels. You don't have to go too low. And then you might be able to bring the head down slowly. So again, work with where you are. No struggle. No straining. Keep breathing. Open your knees a little wider if you need to. Well done. And when you're ready, if you rounded your spine, you need to round your spine back up. And if you kept your spine straight halfway, straighten the spine, come up. So when you bring your elbows back onto your knees, your thighs, if you've brought your hands down to the earth. And inhaling, you're slowly coming back up. Take your time, no rush. Well done, perfect. So I want you to gently use your chair for the next pose. We're going to stand up. We're going to stand beside our chair. So again, move slowly, move anything out of the way. You might trip over. And you're going to bring your chair just to the side here. You're going to walk around your chair. Feet are hip width apart, and know that you've got your chair there for support at all times. Don't think that you have to let go. We're going to do a little bit of balance. It's nothing too intense. So again, just do your best. No one's watching. So feet are hip width. To find the perfect hip width of our body, we bring our feet together and then we turn our toes out, a bit like Charlie Chaplin, and then we kick our heels out. And we stand up really tall, lift up through our heart, shoulders down, heart is open, standing tall and proud. Lean your weight into your left foot. You're going to bend into your right knee. Turn your right knee out very, very slightly. And then place the right heel on top of the left foot. So play around with this one. You can drop the toes, you can lift them back up, but you can keep going between those two for a little bit of balance. And if you want to go a little bit further, so again, listen to your inner teacher. You can bring your foot onto your calf muscle, so never onto your knee. I want you to put it onto your calf muscle or the shin. If your right hip is a little bit sore, you place it at an angle. So you're not going to bring the knee out like this. You're going to place it like this instead. So a little bit more forward. Lift up through the crown of your head, which is here, the top of your head. Bring the left hand to your shoulder. Breathe. Gaze at a point on the floor that doesn't move. Breathe into your tummy, your abdomen. Draw your navel back towards your spine. You're doing fantastic. I can tell. And then you can lift your left arm up. So only lift the left arm up above your head if you haven't got high blood pressure or glaucoma. If you have, you need to leave it on your shoulder. Well done. Perfect. And then you're going to bring the hand down to the shoulder if you've lifted it up, and then gently place the foot back down. Super. So we're going to do the other side. I'm going to turn with my back to you so you can see the other side on this side. Feet are hip width apart. You're going to bend into your left knee. Bring the left heel on top of the right foot, and again, lifting and lowering the toes, just for a little bit of balance. Now, if you do want to let go of the chair, you absolutely can, but just make sure that you're not doing it through ego, you're doing it because you want a little bit of a challenge and you feel safe enough to do so. If you want to bring the foot now onto your calf muscle or your shin, see how you feel. And then you might want to bring the right hand onto your right shoulder. High blood pressure, stay here. The glaucoma, eye injury, hand remains on your shoulder. And if you want to lift the arm all the way up to the sky, go for it. Well done. Lowering the hand down slowly and giving your body a little bit of a shake out. So I want you to shake your hands. Well done. Shake a leg. You're going to shake the other leg. Well done. Give your hips a little bit of a wiggle. Breathe. Perfect. So we're going to swing our arms gently around our body. So I want you to bend your knees. Again, you can do this from seated as well. If you're getting a little bit tired with standing up, you can sit on your chair and you can simply just swing your arms like this around the body. They just be a little bit higher just so that you won't knock anything around you. So take your time, bend your knees, and you're just swinging your arms around your body. So I like to face my head forward as I get a little bit dizzy, but it's completely up to you. If you want to turn, look right over your shoulder, go for it. So when we're doing this, we're stimulating the liver and the kidneys and the spleen. So a nice little bit of kind of acupressure in a way. Well done, and allow your arms to relax. And then the next one is the pendulum arms. Bit of a tongue twister for me. So gently just bring the arms up and down, side to side. Breathe, keep your knees gently bent. Well done, you're doing brilliant. Lovely. And then the next one is, so we're going a bit on a skiing trip. So feet are hip width apart. You can always see your toes. You're going to lift your arms up really high and then all the way down. Keep your head up. So you're facing me all the time, but up and down. Well done, keep going, breathe, stop whenever you need to. As though you're like a child throwing their toys out of the pram. This is a great one for anger. It can release the energy of anger if you're just holding on to it. Or you just feel angry and you're not sure why. This can help flush it away. So you're alchemizing it. Well done. And gently back to center. Perfect. So next one is where you hold on to the back of your chair. I want you to stand up nice and tall. You're going to take a breath in. And when you breathe out, imagine that you've got a chair behind you. So you're just going to sit down just a tiny bit. You can always see your toes. You're not going to sit back. You're not going to put your knees over your toes. Make sure you can see your toes and gently sit back. Inhale up and exhale down. And even if you do 3, that's brilliant. Even 1 is brilliant. So again, you're doing what you need to do for your body. We all need something a little bit different. You can hold on, so you can clench the fists in front of your hands and practice without the chair if you want to. But again, don't get competitive with yourself. Do it because it feels good. Well done, and gently release. Perfect. So we're going to come back down onto our chair. Moving around gently. And we're going to practice a short meditation. It's going to be for 15 minutes. So I want you to get really comfortable. If you want to put back on your shoes, you want to take a drink of water, pause the video. If you need to get a blanket for your lap or for your shoulders, make sure the body feels comfortable, feels cozy, and it's ready for a lovely yoga nidra with me. So when you're ready, I invite you to close your beautiful eyes for a few moments. Tune in to the different sounds that you can hear around you. The sounds that are close to you. The sounds that are far away. Tune into your breath. Notice the surface underneath your thighs, your seat. Now I invite you to make all the final adjustments to your physical body. Try your best to stay completely still for the next few minutes. We're going to practice a session of Yoga Nidra, which is a beautiful practice to have in your toolbox at all times. Even if when we're feeling on top of the world, it's still a fabulous practice to drop into, to keep that flow of nourishment moving throughout your body, to send signals and messages to your brain that you are safe. So this brings you to the hypnagogic state, which is the space between the awake and the sleep state. Very peaceful, nourishing place to be. Gently bring an awareness to your right thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and little finger. Go to the palm, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, shin, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole, front of the right foot, right big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and fifth. All 5 toes, right foot. Move awareness to your left hand, the left hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and little finger. Go to the palm, the back of the hand, the wrist, the lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, shin, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole, front of the left foot, left big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and fifth. All 5 toes, right foot, complete stillness. Bring awareness to the top of your head, the forehead, the right eyebrow, the left eyebrow, center of the 2 eyebrows. Go to the right temple, the left temple, right ear, left ear, right eye, and the left eye, right cheek, left cheek, nose, tip of the nose, right nostril, and the left nostril. Gently become aware of the right nostril breath. And now notice the left nostril breath. Bring awareness to both nostril breaths together. Move to the top lip. And now the bottom lip. Become aware of the line between the 2 lips where they touch. Bring awareness to the chin. The jaw. Throat. The right collarbone and the left collarbone. Notice the right chest. Now the left chest. Become aware of the heart, Kree, the upper abdomen and the lower abdomen. The whole right leg and the whole left leg, both legs together. The whole right arm, the whole left arm, both arms together. The whole back body, the whole front body, front and back body together. The whole body together. Repeat to yourself, the whole body together. Visualize your physical body. Notice the position that you are in and where you have placed your hands. Notice the position of your feet. Visualize your hair, your beautiful face, your clothes, the chair that you're sitting on. Visualize your surroundings. Understand that you have been practicing Yoga Nidra for 15 minutes and the practice is complete. You have received all that you need. I invite you now to just gently, in slow motion, start to move your fingers really gently, and then move into your toes. Wriggle your toes a little bit. And give your body a little bit of a stretch. So that might show up in different ways for you. You might want to lift your arms above your head. You might want to stretch your legs out in front. You might need to yawn. So when you're ready, I want you to bring your hands together and you're going to rub your hands vigorously. You can keep your eyes still closed if you want. Well done. Creating your magic for today. Getting a nice bit of heat going. Once you've got enough, I want you to place that over your face in a symbol of just giving back to yourself. Filling up your own cup, stepping into your worthiness of you are worthy to receive and look after yourself, replenish when needed. As we know, none of us can serve from an empty cup. And then gently bring your hands onto your heart. So usually the left hand first, the Divine Feminine, and the right hand, the Divine Masculine, sitting up tall. Both feet are flat on the earth. Allowing yourself to close your eyes for a few moments. And bring to heart 3 things that you are grateful for. So 3 things that you're thankful for in your life. Well done. And then giving thanks for all the blessings in your future. Well done. Join your palms together in front of your beautiful heart. Wishing you all love, joy, peace of heart, peace of mind, and the best of health. Namaste. Thanks everyone. Hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye.